All right, now that the ad's over, if you're on Twitch, that is. Welcome to the part 2 of today's stream, where I've gone ahead and installed that 4070 Ti Super. And I did display driver uninstaller in safe mode. Ran that right off the bat. Excuse me. Started the machine, with the new card in. Set my NVIDIA settings the way I've had them in the past. Connected, reinstalled the driver. Same driver though. So it's the 551.52 is the driver I used on the last with the 3080, the last video with the 3080 Ti, and I reinstalled the same driver after cleaning it out, and then put the new card in, started the machine, reinstalled the same driver. Okay, so got that all squared away. Then put my typical settings in the NVIDIA control panel, which really is only two things that I ever changed there. One of those is the variable refresh rate, and I can't remember what the other one is. So we're going to take a quick peek here. Let me go back to... Is it that one? Yeah, let's go with this one. So you go to 3D settings, go over to program settings, iRacing, low latency mode. That's the other one. I turn that on, and then I put on vertical sync. Wasn't variable refresh rate. VSync is what I meant to say. So those are the only two things I changed in the control panel. Okay. Then started iRacing. Or didn't start iRacing. I went ahead and redid the app, or excuse me, the renderer file, right? So, actually, I think I did I already have it opened? No. All right, so here is my renderer file. Dang it, go back to the, yeah, I'll just do that. Right, so I've got my renderer file. And I just compared settings. So I had saved the previous version that I was running with the 3080, ran the graphics config with iRacing, and then went back in and updated the different settings I had to what they were previously for the 3080, because the iRacing graphics config doesn't recognize triple screens and all this other stuff, and it just kind of sets some things based on a single screen scenario and turns a lot of fancy stuff off, but I had a lot of that on. So there's a whole list of stuff. There's probably like 50 things that were different between the default iRacing, or what iRacing graphics config detected, and what I actually had set in mind. The one thing I do want to point out that is still different, I didn't change it obviously, is the video mem, right? Video memory to use. My previous card, it was set to I set it to somewhere around 9 gig, okay? But it was a 12 gig card, so iRacing recommends a certain percentage to use of the total video memory that's available in your card. The 4070 Ti Super is a 16 gig memory card, so it was able to set it. Are we back? All right, it looks like I'm back. Apparently I had a network glitch. Looks like Twitch is coming back. Okay. Showing a little unstable, but okay, that's probably good. I mean, it'll probably sort itself out, is what I should say. OBS showing good connection. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying about my renderer file, memory, right? 80% set aside for iRacing, 20% set aside for the rest of the computer to use. So that's where that's going to be a difference between the two renderer files that I did not change. So I let it keep that. So we're going to go with that. So the first thing I do want to do, and I kind of did this offline, so I kind of know the answer, is I want to go into the replays, right? Because remember, we saved that replay, and one of the things we did was we kind of took a snapshot right at the 56-second point of the race, and we just flat out measured or took a look what the screen showed as far as the number of FPS at that moment. So let's go into it, excuse me, and see what we get, right? So I was looking at my notes, and it looks like what we had before was a dismal 28 frames per second at the 56-second mark in the race. So we're going to get loaded up here, and we'll see what difference, if any, we get with 4070. Oh man, am I losing connection again? No, it just got a little hiccup there. You know, and I'll repeat what I said in the last video / stream is I am absolutely taxing the crap out of my machine with everything I've got running right now. All right, so we're in.
Welcome to the practice.
There's Dre.
3 minutes 53.4 left.
So we're looking at about 75, you know, depending on the view, of course. And again, remember, this is the replay, okay? So one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is GPU load slightly less, at least in this view. So let me go to the cockpit. I'm going to pause it here. Oh, hang on. Let me get to the laps. Lap 1.
Pace car on the roll.
Okay.
Pace car back in.
So here is lap 1, and we're at the 52-second mark. So let's get to the 56-second mark here. All right, so there's 56. And that is still 29. No improvement in this static shot with everything I've got going on. Now, but if you look at the load is much less. The load before was somewhere in the 80s. Now we're, you know, much less than that at the moment. So what that kind of tells me, and I'm not an expert in this by any means, is that my CPU is holding things back. I mean, not to mention the fact I've got a bunch of crap running, right? But I mean, you can see my CPU, you can see behind the, what you call it, the CPU speed is maxed out. 4450 is the max. So it's clocking up. It's ramping up the clocks on it. And then, you know, the CPU cores themselves all have the different amounts they're being used depending on what thread they're running or what process of the sim they're running. Okay. So you know, at the moment, not too thrilled to be honest with you. If I jump ahead a couple of frames, yeah, it's still 29. And I kind of had a clue that this was going to be the case because, you can see now I'm at 30 something. But prior to coming back on stream, I kind of ran this to myself just to get an idea. Yeah, not what I was expecting at all. So, and there's probably some things I can do. So, all right, so that's step one, right? Not much of an increase there at all. So it's kind of telling me I'm kind of CPU limited. So let's get in a race. I'm going to run the cap frame X. Let's get this going here. Single race. All this is the same, right? I'm just going to hit continue, right? Same track, same car, same weather. Click on race. And yeah, we'll see what we get here now. Okay. All right, looks like Twitch is happy again with the yeah, there's an ad running on Twitch at the moment. So I'm going to hold off. For those of you on YouTube or watching this on YouTube, just appreciate your patience here. I'm kind of jumping around back and forth a little bit just to kind of see, but the next ad should not run on Twitch for another 49 minutes, according to Twitch. I mean, it's kind of nice to tell you that. So while we get loaded in here, same roster here. Hopefully I don't spin out this time and lose, my top 10 position.
Green flag at Sebring International Raceway. 1 driving. 4 minutes 8 left.
Okay, so that's all in there. So what I want to do now is I'm going to start the capture. All right, so that's running now. Okay, I'm going to advance that.
For the practice.
I'm not going to do any practice. Let them get a lap in for qualifying, and then again I'll start at the back. So I'm looking at these numbers. I don't know what they all mean, but I'm gathering this data, and at the end of this race I've got the capture from the last race and the capture from this race. I'll start to do some comparison, and maybe I'll learn something. Hopefully learn, to be able to pass some information on to others. But I think it's going to take somebody that is much smarter than me on all of this information to give me a better idea as to what's going on and if there's anything I can do about it. Okay. Now, obviously, the quick answer is turn down your graphics settings, Rich. And that's a fair statement, right? And there's probably some things I can do, and some changes I can make, not only to the replay, but just to the graphics in general. And I'll never notice them when I'm in the race. And there's things out there, some guides and whatnot. But this would be like worst case scenario, I suppose, right? The best, the most I'm gonna put on this machine of mine. And so we'll see. So, I'll be taking this information and probably putting something in the iRacing forums. There's a lot of smart folks there that certainly may be able to help me out with some of this. Give me some ideas and guidance. I keep seeing this stuttering thing, right? It keeps turning red, and I noticed that in the last capture. I kind of looked at it. I saw some things. I don't know how to stop that. The app latency, is this a bad number? Right now I'm looking at 28 milliseconds. I don't know if that's a bad number or not. I'm just not that familiar with it. But it's information. And with information, we can make decisions, but we got to know what the information means. So that'll be my next that'll be the thing I'll be working on after I do all this, and of course after I do some racing in the rain. I ran some races last night with what was it? It was the GT3s. Brands Hatch, I think, is where they were at. Put in probably 10 or 15 laps of practice, and then went out and did a race. 15-minute race. Nothing's on the line. No iRating. No safety rating. And yeah, it was fun. I was doing pretty good, and I just got into a turn too hot one time or something. Went off track. Smacked the wall. I took my fast repair, because you get a fast repair in that race, in that series. Went back out, started making up some more positions, pushed too hard again, put it in the wall again. This time it was terminal. I had the black flag, the meatball flag, and no more fast repair. So just got put at the pit road, and and that was it, just left. But it was fun. I mean, I like what they've done here. I really do. It's another challenge. I'm not the best racer by any means, but this is just another thing to practice and learn on, right? And just get good at, and hopefully my learning curve is quicker than others, but we'll see. And it's not ever, the intent is it's not going to be this bad all the time. It's going to come and go and whatnot. So I'll be looking forward to that when we get into the regular season and start experiencing the chance of rain and stuff like that. So appreciate anybody that's tuning in. Thanks for checking this out. Hopefully this information is helpful to you. Maybe helps you make a decision somewhere down the road to either not get a 4070 Ti or to get one. All told, just to put it out there, all told, this card was like $900. I got it from Newegg. It's an MSI. I'm kind of partial to that, but I know their other brands are just as good. Other people are partial to their different brands. But MSI is just my thing. I've had those boards for a long time, using their video cards for a long time, and I just kind of stick with them. That's all. No other reason than that, really, why I chose it. I'm looking at my RG&T numbers here, and they're way high. So yeah, my rig is definitely struggling with all this. Definitely struggling, and I would have to say it's my CPU at the moment. It's a good CPU, but right now with everything I've got going on, it's very taxed. So if you look down, oh, you guys can't see it. Damn it. Yeah, because it's behind. Well, let me try this. Let me get rid of. Which one is it? One of these widgets. There it is. So if you look down here, look at all the stuff I got running. iRacing, settings. Oh, that was from the network. Cap frame, OBS, IR corners, which is the blue thing, giving you the track name corners. YouTube music, Race Labs, iFlag, Fana Lab, I should say, and Dre. Plus, I got the Twitch stream running on a thing. So there's a lot of stuff running right now, which is why my stuff is super taxed. Let's see. All right, everybody's got a lap in. Let's go do this. See if I can better my finishing position. Shouldn't be too hard as long as I keep it on track.
This is a 5 laps race with 21 ready. 5 minutes gridding.
And make sure you got wet tires, good. All right.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Closed. Pit road is closed. No sign of this rain stopping.
No sign of the rain stopping.
You're on a wet tire.
Good. Glad.
Let's roll.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Catch up. Hey, car. About to go green. Stay focused.
Show graphics. Show relative.
The pace car is in.
Yeah, this is about the same choppy mess I dealt with in the
Green
last
flag,
race.
green flag. 5 laps to go. Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh,
Hold your
Jesus.
line. Clear.
Ah, crap. I always forget. No. I always forget they brake so stinking early. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Phew. Did not want to get stuck. Dummy, put it in gear. Actually, you know what? The cool thing about racing against the AI is you can restart this. So that's what we're going to do.
Crash car requested. This
Yeah,
is a 5 laps race.
And I'm going to be a little more mindful of the...
Gridding time.
1 lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
55 gallons in reserve.
No sign of this rain stopping.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little more
You're
mindful
on a
of
wet tyre.
their braking.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Oh, I know. I didn't plug my butt kicker back in. Damn it. I'm not feeling it.
About to go green. Stay focused.
All right, take 2.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. 5 laps to go. Left side. Keep to the right. Still there, hold your line.
All right, remember the braking. Remember the braking. Well, they all got kind of strung out a little bit on this one, in this start, so that was better.
Keep to the right.
Come on.
Clear on the left.
Jeez. All right, let's see who we can get under braking here.
Left side.
Ooh, he pulled out. Oh, don't
Keep
do
to the
it.
right.
Oh my gosh.
Keep to the right. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side. Keep to the right. Still there. Clear on the left. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side.
Your position 16 currently.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the right. Clear. 15. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
I will say, frame rates, it doesn't seem as choppy as the last race. So that That's a little bit of a plus.
2.102. Car right. Still there. Stay on the left. Still there.
Yeah, the dry line is still kind of, it's pretty slippery. It's not easy making these passes on the dry line, I'll tell you that. But the AI are taking up the wet line. See how they're going a little bit wide on these apexes and such? And kind of the only way I can get around them is to try and take the dry line and outbrake them. Man, they're driving away from me.
Car on your left.
Oh,
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
and I need this practice driving in all this traffic because I'm not used to doing it.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah, so the frame rates are a little better. It's not as stuttery, that's for dang sure. Just the front stretch is probably the worst as far as stutter.
24.263. Right side. Clear on the right.
Improving. Quicker lap. 24.264. Super. Doing currently.
Keep it a little wide now that I've got the room. You see the puddles there, so I just want to stay away from those. So this is where we made it last race, P10-ish. Oh God, I was sliding all the way into there. Oh jeez.
Still there. Clear.
And I did the same thing.
Clear on the left.
I did the same thing last time. Damn it. Same spot.
We got damage on the front end.
Crap. I did the same thing, same spot. Locked it up or something and just lost it. All right, let's see what else we can get back here.
Car right. Clear on the
I
right.
knew he was going to break there.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. 2 left to go. 2 to go. Car on your left. Clear on the left. The car in C2. Just set the fastest lap.
Keep seeing those purple lights coming on.
4. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the right. hold your line. Clear on the left. Car right. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Still there, hold your line.
Damn it.
Clear on the right.
Darn you, Christopher Bell.
Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car on your left.
Oh,
Stay on the
God.
right. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Still there, hold your line. All right, clear. Left side,
Oh,
clear.
almost got him. Jeez. That was a nice turn. That's a little bit of sun right there.
Left side. Still there. Stay on the right. White flag. One more left to go. Clear on the left.
All right, let's finish this. Dang it, P12.
25 points.
If I can get these two, that'll be a top 10. Oh. Oh, God. Almost threw it all the way right there. Come on.
Right side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
All right, one more. Come on. One more for top 10.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh, scheiße. Oh, man. Very slow through that one. Of course it was. Nobody's in front of me. It was in my way. All right, P10. And more data.
The car is
Oh,
P3.
shit.
Just set the fastest lap.
I was looking at my data.
21.9.
Oh, God.
Six.
Come on, come on,
Fully
come on.
weight
This
the
is it.
car behind.
Yes.
The gap is 2.9 seconds.
I was too busy looking at something else and missed the breaking point. Whoa. All right, good.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Yeah, definitely still
Good job. Very good
not
job.
ideal as far as frame rates go for a. Now keep. Oh, that's another thing I keep forgetting. The AI There's 20 of them. That's running off of my CPUs. That's taken quite a bit of the hit as well. So, you know, obviously, unless I'm running AI, that's not going to be a problem. If I'm running regular races, you know, official races, you know, I won't be taxing my CPU with AI. And I've got 20 of them, like I said. So, you know, maybe if I turn down, you know, maybe 15 AI, that would probably help. All right. Again, not too bad. Or not, I shouldn't say too bad. It was bad, but an improvement, slight improvement over the earlier. But I expect, again, when I'm not running, you know, AI race, you know, AI. And, you know, I don't have my Twitch stream up as well. And probably not as big of a hit.
All the damage is repairable.
All right, let's save this one. At least it finished. At least I finished. I'm happy with that. All right, let's just save the replay. $30.80, $40.70. And let me stop the capture. Cool. All right, let's get out of this. Strong pace at Sebring. Yay. All right, let me get rid of that. All right, so here is cap frame. And here's the two captures. So this is 4070 Ti Super. AI at Sebring. Okay, so now there's the two. If I do a comparison, if I bring that one and that one. Okay. So 4070, 3080. Yeah, not much of an increase. And those are just the percentages but these are the actual numbers. Yeah. Let's see. Does this help? Yeah, so these little spikes here, those are a problem. Those shouldn't be there is my understanding from other things that I've seen. Right? My understanding is, you know, these are like those stutters. Right, frame times. You know, you're looking for something that's pretty straightforward. You know, maybe something in the area of this, you know, as far as a spike goes or whatever. But these are not needed or they're a problem, right? I'm not sure what the variances here are, but I mean they almost look identical in this showing. I like how it says I've got the resizable bar on, the Win game mode on, and hardware acceleration on as well. And maybe, excuse me, maybe that's something I'm supposed to turn off to help with this thing. I don't know. But I'm going to take, probably something like this and some more information. There's, like I said, there's folks on the iRacing forums that are much smarter about this. So I'm going to ask for some help. I am absolutely going to ask for some help on how to read this stuff and what it means and what I can do to help fix it, right? Make it better. Yeah, I just don't know what a good bit of this is. And maybe there's some, these are all default settings in CapFrame. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about any of these settings. So, maybe it'd be better to have some settings on and some of them off, different settings, things like that. So, but anyway, that's going to do it. I mean, that was the goal. Gather some information and some benchmarks using a 3080 Ti. Then swap in the 4070. Get everything set up correctly. Make sure it's all the way it's supposed to be. As far as matching, things like that. And then from there, compare, right? Gather more information and do some comparisons. To be honest, I was hoping for a bit more of a bump than what it looks like I'm getting with all the same settings. And so I'm a little disappointed in that, gotta say. That's a good chunk of change for, virtually the same, three frames, 3 FPS for $900. That's not value. That is not good value at all. So, but if somebody can kind of confirm that it's my CPU or some setting that I've had that's holding me back between the two, then I'm okay, right? I still have the 3080. I can always put it back in, rerun the test with some changes and see, if there's a bigger difference. But everything I had seen about the 4070 Ti Super before I bought it was, you could expect, anywhere from a 10 to 20% increase in performance. But that's on the generic site. That really wasn't specific to iRacing. But either that, or I was just getting every little bit out of my 3080 that I could, and it wasn't doing too bad. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'm gonna have to do some more research and try to come up with something that makes me feel better about this purchase. Because, yeah, like I said, that was a good chunk of change for just that little bit. That's not worth it at all. So if I find something out, I will definitely let you all know. I'll put something, either go live again or just make a video, put it on YouTube, and just kind of explain. And I'll put these two streams in a playlist on YouTube, so they're in the same spot, along with whatever I find out. I'll add that to the playlist later on. So if you want to see that, if I do find something and you want to know when that happens, please subscribe, hit the notifications, give the videos a thumbs up. That's always good on the YouTube side. Twitch side, follow. I'd appreciate the follow there. And then you can always come on over to the YouTube channel, Rich Jameson Racing, and check out the stuff that I do there. I like doing this kind of stuff. I like seeing improvement in my sim racing hobby. I just didn't get it with this one at all, really, at all. So, but more research to be had for sure. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna just race for fun here, maybe a little bit later today. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for checking out the stream. And hopefully, I earned that follow, that like, that subscribe. If not, give me another shot. But until then, please live well, laugh often, and love always. Take care.